There was a period of time that I worked in the small town I grew up in while I was going to college, and it had a main street and like 2 red lights, and I worked right there on that main street. And there was a strange guy who used to walk up and down the street named Bernie Woolen. And Bernie would wear old blue jeans that were kind of torn, and he would roll up one pant leg, and he would use a rope for a belt, and he would kind of accost people and ask them if he could borrow $1. And in getting to know Bernie, well, Bernie was a PhD psychologist, and he would lecture at University of Illinois, Ohio State, and was very successful. And I would say, Bernie, what are you doing? And he said, well, this is my laboratory. He said, I'm experimenting with people and see how they respond to me based on how I'm dressed. And he was playing to, I guess, a common experience that we all have. If we are dressed up, people respond to us differently. If I go into a car dealership wearing a 3-piece suit, I have salesmen pay attention to me. If I walk in soiled and torn blue jeans and a t-shirt, people assume that I don't have the capacity to buy. And so I'm not giving the same amount of attention. We can do that as believers. We can treat people differently based on their wealth or their success. Somehow someone who is wealthy, we think that they're more important than someone who is poor and needy. In the book of James chapter 2, we are told not to do that. And the example that James gives is someone comes into our gathering and they're wearing fancy apparel and they've got a gold ring, and we give them the best seats to sit in, and we contrast someone who's poor comes in, we tell them to sit in the back. That we're sinning, we're committing grave sin, because all of God's children are worthy of honor and respect, irrespective of their wealth. I hope today as you interact with people that you'll look at them and value them, not based on your perception of their wealth and success, but based on the simple fact that they are God's creation and that they are worthy of a measure of honor and respect. Don't be a respecter of persons based on appearance, because the Bible says that's sin. I'm Scott Boggs, and this is Embrace Grace, and I hope you have a blessed day.